Oh, my goodness. I'm just waking up. Hold on. Uh-huh. Savannah says she's going to be the new undisputed champion of the world. I'm trying to read their faces. Any excuses tonight, Shields? Oh, I just woke up. She said, I'm offended. Look, Claressa's like, get this BS out of here. Savannah said it kills her that she didn't beat her. And I'll beat you. Oh! What else have you done to sell yourself other than me? Brag about beating me 10 years ago. I knocked out people you went 10 rounds with. No one you fought was elite. He said we fought the same people. We boxed the same people. She said you haven't improved. I love it. No world championship. She said I got 5 belts. It'll soon be over. She said, oh, you going to outbox me, knocks me out. I'm going to hurt you and I'm going to outbox you. That's all you need to know. Look how Savannah is smiling. These are 2 alpha women. Speed is power. Says she's slow as hell. Yeah, she is kind of slow. She's slow, but she got great timing. She said, you ain't going to be able to hit me with that. We said Rankin beat her 4 rounds. Ah! She said she was with me before I broke her jaw. Oh, she said Olympics and the amateurs matter. So how many losses? Now, how many losses? 1 loss, and it was to me. That's Savannah. 2 Olympic gold medals. There you go, Claressa. Don't fall for it, girl. She said you can't do nothing that I do. She said she did beat you once before. If the amateurs matter, sure did. It was a good fight, though. Wow. She said you're a better fighter, wear your world titles. Why don't you have 12 world titles? This is fire. See, Claressa Shields said, I'm proven to be a global superstar of the sport. So she's traveling. She said, I can leave the country and fight. Savannah can't do that. Why is the commentator? That's a good point. Said Claressa can't sell tickets. That's why it's in the UK. That is not true. Yeah, Savannah stays on pay-per-view. You tripping. Savannah capping. No, Savannah capping. Now, Claressa Shields definitely a draw. She said, you think we're about to fight in front of 80,000 because you won one belt? Stop it. Savannah, Claressa Shields right. Yeah, Quote wouldn't even been a word without Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields playing no games. Bruh, Claressa, dog. Look, Savannah looked down like. Oh, Savannah's finally mad. She's finally mad. She's trying to smile. Yeah, Alicia and Maya. Yeah. This is a crazy night for women boxing, man. Y'all can BS with women boxing if you want, muff. A new member, baby. Dude, I just woke up. Yeah, Bumgardner and Myers Robert. This is crazy. Not just fights in women box, fights best cards and right now. Yeah, not just women though. This is one of the better cards, period. Period. So often in boxing, the big fights. Biz, keep shining, bro. Much love to you, brother. Yeah, the women was first competing in the Olympics. That's what I'm saying. Women boxing is at its infancy. It's just that I'm able to see, and many of us in the war room are able to see and value it early. It takes things to trend for other people. I can see it now. It don't have to trend for me. But when you guys come later, when it start being a hot shit, then we could all talk about pound for pound and all those things. A lot of you guys not ready yet, but this is fire. Yep, it's about great boxing matches, period. Period. Thank you. How many times do we not see the best fight the best? But you got Meyer and Bumgardner. You got Claressa Shields and Savannah on the same damn card. They're doing what UFC is doing. Men boxing, we've been sleeping in silk pajamas, man. So we put up bullshit fights because people are just going to buy it because they got penises. But the best of the best are fighting each other right here. I got to give them their love. I love this. Hopefully this like a spark under the asses. Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence has taken 4 years to be made. Savannah Marshall right now with Claressa Shields. Alicia Meyer right now. Same card. People talking about what they got between their legs. I'm talking about what it takes to be a warrior. Good morning. What's going on, chick? Claressa keeps saying they're in front of 80,000. Well, there must be some satellite thing. I don't know. 22K at most. I don't know. There's a reason why she's saying 80,000. Right? She knows more than we do. So we have to get that cleared up. I have no idea. Warriors come in all shapes and sizes, absolutely. Which is why we have pound for pound. All the best warriors aren't just heavyweights. So now I'm going into women being warriors. Man, let the light in. Victory has defeated you. This is crazy. Thanks to BK. I was just waking up. BK hit me up and said, hey, man, you're missing the press conference. I couldn't miss this for the world. I couldn't miss this for the world. Yep, the greatest athletes that transcended the sport. Pele, Jordan, Claressa Shields. Only second professional fight was on Showtime. Sold out. Yep. When I talk about greatness, I talk about the trailblazers all the time. He brought up Jordan, Pele. I'm talking about the trailblazers. Ain't about Claressa beating Jermell Charlo. Yeah, he's speaking facts. Right. Claressa Shields decided to be a boxer and change the game. This little girl went to Olympics, 2-time gold medal when women couldn't even be in the Olympics. And she changed the game. A lot of people would have told her, and I know they have, and a lot of people in the war room who think that I don't know what y'all calling me for honoring women in boxing, would look at her and say, sit down, knit, shut up and dribble. But she did what she had to do, and she transcended the sport. Pushed women boxing forward. Created the name GWOAT. It's real. The naysayers are here, but you got to punch through them. Sometimes, literally. Biz got bars. Salute to you and Black Sun. Much love to you. I love this. I love this. Great cultural event, too. Yeah, at the right time. Yep. Look at this. Look at Savannah. I think Claressa got under Savannah Marshall's skin. Savannah Marshall has always been the witty, clever. She's been trying to be that, and she's doing great at that. But Claressa kept talking about accomplishments, and she started bringing up numbers, and it was throwing Savannah off. It pissed her off. It pissed Savannah off. Savannah wants that work. She wants that work. But that's what Claressa had to do. She had to sit down and speak the facts. Yeah, look at Savannah. Because it gets to the point when you are at the top, which is what Claressa Shields is. When you get at the top, people start shallowing your accomplishments. They do it with Canelo, Floyd Mayweather only fought old people, and like people start working, and that's what's been going on with Claressa Shields with all of her great accomplishments. That's what happens when you're at the top. You know, people can't wait for you to lose. You lost in MMA. Oh, she's not a great boxer anymore. Like all those things. Savannah Marshall was really riding that wave to get to her. But when they sat face to face, Claressa Shields ran the numbers. Pay-per-view win. How many belts? I'm coming to your home. This best fight, women's fight of all time. That Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano this was all the same year. Yeah, they both wiping out their competition. Claressa and Savannah. Don't look at Claressa's face. Claressa is beautiful, bro. Look at her, how stern her face is, bro. How stern. See, she a monster. That's the only way she could beat Savannah Marshall. She got to turn it into a fight. Now, Savannah Marshall, the way to beat Claressa Shields is to not get rattled and stay poised. So they both got to be on the opposite end of the spectrum. And that's what I'm seeing. Savannah can't get pissed, though. She can't get pissed because if Claressa gets in her head and turn it into a fight, now she's in Claressa's world. Woo! Woo! The smile is what Savannah got to have right there. It took her a while, didn't it? It took her a while. She hasn't heard Claressa's voice in a while. Now she's smiling. Shields versus Hammer is all you need to know against Shields' head move. Oh, yeah, I know. That Hammer fight was a struggle. Savannah fights like a female version of Tyson Fury. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what she is. She's a female version of Tyson. If you're asking me now who I'm going to put my money on is Savannah Marshall. But what I'm saying is, in order for Claressa Shields to win, she's doing it. She's believing, and she has no reason to believe anything else. She's only been dominant, but she's a beast. It's a 50-50 fight. I guess so. Because we're split in the war room. For me, I'm favoring Savannah. But it's hard to beat a champion. A champion. Yeah, everybody, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. You're right, brother. Warrior instinct. Yes, Adate. We'll talk about this. We'll talk. I ain't going to cheat you guys out of your Taco Tuesday. We'll talk. He's right. As a boxing fan, when you're like us in the war room, everybody's here for this. When you're a boxing fan, you're just all over this, bro. If you're a man fan, then you don't value this. But if you're a boxing fan, if you throwing on boxing gloves, bro, and you got skill, talent, a professional, I'm watching. I'm watching. This fight of year candidate. Uh-huh. That's a hard swallow from Savannah. I think Savannah's pissed, man. A final prediction. Can't be a knockout, right? I mean, she just doesn't do that. So I'm going to have to outbox her. I beat her up. You're not a knockout puncher, Claressa. You're capping. You're capping. Wow. She can knock out Savannah Marshall 8, 9, 10. Don't get injured. Don't waste no more time. That's how you do it. Oh, I like the smirk from Savannah. That's the Savannah I know and love. There you go. Me boxing brain wins me this fight. She said, well, and put the end of this rubbish. That'll be the end of it. This is beautiful. Dog, Claressa hates her. Look at the smile. That's what we need. Claressa Shields looked at her, looked away and said, and then she smiled at her. That's the dynamic. When Claressa had her over here like this, that's not Savannah. But that smirk, Savannah, that's her. That's what we need in the ring. When you see Savannah's face start changing, and if she start frowning and shit, Claressa got her. But if she's poised, Savannah's beating her. Can they face off? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Look, see, that's the thing. Savannah's a big woman, but you don't realize how tall Claressa Shields is. Savannah's a big woman, but you don't realize how tall Claressa Shields is. Dog, Claressa Shields is a full gladiator, dog. That's a full gladiator, dog. Savannah Marshall's in there dressing like a swing out sister. What, swing out sisters? That's what she dressed like. Ooh, Claressa is big, man. Claressa is big. Like her from her back to chest. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. You haven't been able to turn the album off. Good stuff. Thank you so much, brother. Look at the discrepancy. Look at the medals and the look. She said, put my 2 gold medals on. Let me hold all my belts. All of this is mental games. You beat me, but I've beaten the world, right? Look how much I've accomplished. You beat me 10 years ago, and you keep holding on to that. You got to look at me shimmer. You got to look at me shimmering and shit. This is, look, see her biting her lip. This is a mental game. Look, she keeps looking at the medals. Look at Savannah. She's looking at the medals. That's why I love women fighting, because they're emotional. She's looking at the medals. She's looking at the belts, all that shit. That one little belt. Claressa did that on purpose. I don't know if Savannah got the edge. Look. Oh, shit. Woo! Woo! Look at that stare down. Oh, yeah, they're accustomed to staring each other down. They're accustomed to it. They've been in each other's faces leading up to all this. See, nobody's breaking. Look at them. They're accustomed to, they stared each other down in amateurs. They're accustomed to it. No big deal. With the lights, it's another thing. But each other, no, they're accustomed to it. Claressa still looked at her for a while. Look, Claressa, just. Savannah, the ice queen. Yeah. She's the ice queen. Oh, yeah. I like what Savannah Marshall said when she said, look at who you've beaten. You've beaten nobody. And Savannah said, we fight the same people. We're fighting the same people, except for I knocked them out. That's that Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence little dynamic. Claressa stoppage by body shot. Nah, Claressa don't stop people. Slap too much. She ain't stopping nobody. Shield shimmering like Biz, shimmering like the Biz. I'm shimmering right now because I just woke up, bro. I splashed some water on and brushed my teeth. I rushed downstairs into my studio. Yeah, I think Savannah beats her, honestly. Unless Claressa get I'll break it down once I close this out. I'm still looking at it. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button for me. What's good, Biz? Bronx, New York. Love you, boy. Love you, bro. Came with that Quote outfit on. Man. Okay, we can close this out. Let's talk. You guys ready to close this out? Yeah, they're walking out. Let's talk. Oh my God. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Walk Jock. Salate. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Claressa's giving me Survival of the Fittest Mob Deep vibes. Oh, my God, brother. I got to give it to you. Hold on, where we at?
It's the only thing that matters to me.
Look, I have a headache, too, because I just woke up, ran downstairs. I haven't had my black 2 sugars. I have none of those things. No breakfast, nothing. But we here. Where am I drawing my energy from? Just excitement, being a boxing fan. So let's talk, man. Let's talk. Everybody, make sure you hit the like. If you haven't hit the like, please hit the like.
Hit the like. Get those. Get the thumbs up. Hit the like. Get those. Get the thumbs up. Hit the like. Get those. Get the thumbs up. Hit the like. Get those. Get the thumbs up. Hit the like. Get those.
All right. Adrenaline. Yeah. So let's talk Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Look. There's so much to say. And I think you guys should hit the like, get everybody in here, talk about women's boxing, talk about this matchup, give a few hot takes. I think I have a hot take. Let me see. ShowBizz, pre-black, 2 sugars, almost the same dude, huh? Savannah Marshall teeth are creepy. I'll go with her. Funny. What's up, Biz? What's going on with you, Warriors? 2 Warriors, absolutely. Look, will Claressa be 3-division lineal champion if she wins? Lineal, I guess so. Yeah. Biz, I love the sport, but if Shields loses, it's going to make me sick in my stomach. I got you. Like when Nonito got knocked out by Inoue. I got you. Here's the thing. This fight is a very strange. It's a strange matchup. Number one, Savannah Marshall beat Claressa Shields in amateurs, right? And that was a Savannah Marshall who was not really confident in her skills or anything like that, okay? So Savannah Marshall has improved big time. Claressa Shields, great amateur, fighting pros like she did as an amateur. She does what she did that made her successful as an amateur. Punches and bunches. It's a different point system. That's why Claressa Shields not knocking too many people out, right? She's touching. She's not sitting down on too many shots. It's like, does Claressa have power? Certainly she does. But she has the muscle memory to touch more so than knock you out. There's a lot of fighters who are just superior pro fighters, not the best amateur fighter. When I bring up Keyshawn Davis, when he fought in it and when he got the silver, I say, you know what? He's fighting a pro style. He's about to lose this fight. Cuban just amateur profession. I mean, just great at being an amateur. That amateur style, knowing how to tag, get out the way, tag, all those point shots. The thing is, Claressa Shields as a pro, she still has that residue, that amateur stat. That's why she's not knocking a lot of people out. Savannah Marshall is a better pro than amateur, right? Mentally, all those things, but on top of that, she's knocking women out, right? Hit the Tyson bell. Her punches now, the way she boxes now, is to finish you. And I think that's going to be beneficial when they fight each other. On top of that, Claressa Shields got the speed advantage. Savannah Marshall got the timing advantage. Power advantage, like I said, is a slippery slope. How about this? Savannah Marshall definitely punch harder than Claressa Shields. She punched harder than Claressa Shields, obviously. Is she a harder puncher? I don't know. Claressa Shields don't fight in that way. Let me see what you have to say. Marshall said, you've done all these things, but have you improved? Yep, that gave me pause for thought. Never thought about that. Long live the war room. Absolutely. Claressa Shields, the only improvement I saw was her last fight, which is the fight you should look good. You're only as good as your last fight. That's what they say. Claressa Shields looked exceptional her last fight, and I wanted to attribute that to MMA. MMA showed her a different wrinkle. Henry Cejudo showing her a different thing when it comes to distance, how to strike. So she was looking and she was punching with harder shots her last fight, and she was doing things that I didn't really see her do, but I think it's because of those preparing for it as an MMA fighter. Something different happened, and the only difference I could think of in her career was joining MMA. Bless you, Biz. Much love to you. Her last fight, she looked better. If it wasn't for that last fight, I wouldn't even think this fight would be close. And that's the Black Two Sugars. If it wasn't for this last fight, I'm like, Savannah Marshall washes her. Because of the last fight, the skill level or the type of skill I saw from Claressa Shields made me say this fight is closer. But another thing is, it's very hard to beat a champion. Not just a champion with the belts, but a champion mentally and spiritually. Claressa Shields is, without a doubt, in her head, the GOAT. And it's very difficult to persuade an insane person. Remember when I was talking about Tyson Fury and everybody, the domesticated people, it's Tyson Fury. I'm not ever going to put him over Muhammad Ali. He's insane. Claressa Shields is totally convinced that she's the GOAT. Right? Hold on, let me see. KO distance Biz, Master Love from Philly. If it's going to be hard to knock out Claressa, because Claressa, her heart is everything. But I think different boxer trainer though, too. Different boxer trainer. But I think that if it is a knockdown, a knockout, a TKO, which I'm kind of leaning towards for Savannah Marshall. If it is, it's going to be a sad look because Claressa's going to keep getting up. It's going to be a sad look, right? Claressa got that type of heart. If you knock her down, you're not going to keep her down. It's going to be a sad look. And if things are breaking down, if Savannah Marshall is systematically hurting and breaking down Claressa Shields may get wild. And in doing so, it's going to look even better for Savannah. It can look sad. It can look sad. The one thing that I liked that made me say, because I'm a bigger Claressa Shields fan, period. What made me feel more comfortable and secure with Claressa Shields' probability of winning the fight is the fact that Claressa Shields got on Savannah Marshall's head twice. She knew what words to say. There's something about Savannah Marshall that Claressa Shields knows that I don't know. They brought it up in a press conference about Savannah Marshall not being confident and many times wanting to quit boxing. There is something that Claressa Shields know about Savannah Marshall, which she's able to piss Savannah Marshall off, get in her head, get her in deep thought. Savannah Marshall looking out into the distance sometimes, thinking, I didn't know that Claressa Shields can do that. I'm happy to find that out now. That brings things closer. The second time, the stare down, when she had all her medals and all her stuff, Savannah Marshall looked at it and then tried to smile. So you see that as something. You see that as something. It pissed her off. Let me see. This female Tyson Fury is scary as hell. It's been pretty rare to have a female knockout artist that can also box so great. Word for Shields. Yeah, I'm definitely worried for Shields. I can see Claressa versus Shields end in a draw. Me too. Very much. How does Shields beat Savannah's style? Like I said before, she has to turn it into a dog fight. Claressa Shields does not. I have not seen the last fight. The upper body movement from Claressa Shields I saw, and I liked it. The timing I saw from Claressa Shields, her being poised, I liked it. All right. But I have not seen enough things in Claressa Shields' skill set to make me say, oh, this is how she can beat Savannah Marshall skill-wise. So I can only go into those things you can't measure. Why Claressa Shields is the GOAT. Why Claressa Shields is a champion. Why Claressa Shields, what's beating her heart, right? What's in the pit of her stomach, that fire. She got to bring that fire and that hell to Savannah Marshall. She got to make sure that this fight isn't anything that Savannah is used to as far as a boxing match. She got to turn it into a fight. Get Savannah emotional. If Savannah wins the first round, Claressa Shields got to say something to her. She got to push her in the face at the end. She got to be Mike Tyson. Let me see. Closer fight, Fury versus Usyk or Shields versus Savannah Marshall? Shields versus Savannah Marshall. That's probably a closer fight because I have no idea. Or they're equally as close. It's dope. Let me see. Who's the favorite? I think Claressa. Because I voted no love. Oh, yeah. We're already writing how no love would look. If you guys want to know what he's talking about, we dropped a new album, BlackBizzness, Manchester Green. We dropped a new album over the weekend. You can scan this QR code to get the album. The link is also in the description box. Get the album, BlackBizz. Thank you so much. Emotional damage. If you guys haven't done it, please support the channel by hitting the like. Costs you nothing. Just hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Mike Tyson without power. That most be hard. I don't think you have zero idea of what I'm talking about. I think I was just talking about the attitude of forget Mike Tyson. All right. Let me not bring up Mike Tyson because now, but I'm just talking about the dirty attitude. Right? I've seen fighters. The only reason I brought up Mike Tyson because that was the first thing that popped in my head that I've seen him do. I saw him do it against Frank Bruno. Put an elbow in his face. Okay? So you got to have Savannah Marshall looking at the ref. Savannah Marshall got to look at the ref and do one of these. That's when we know Claressa Shields is implementing the right plan to beat Savannah Marshall because I don't think that Claressa Shields can do it boxing. I don't. But I could be proven wrong. But this is my assessment. Does Shields shell up when she feels Savannah's power? No, Steve. This is the problem. This is why I said it can look sad. No, Claressa Shields open up. See, when Claressa tastes it and it hurts, that's why I love women boxing so much. Because not all the guys got that. A lot of guys got it, but not all the guys got it. Most women got this. When Savannah Marshall hits Claressa Shields, she tastes it, and it hurts. Claressa's going to be like, hell no. Hell no. I'm going to want to hurt her back, which is going to end up not being good. Like I said, if Claressa is being Claressa and being a Wolverine, and Savannah is sitting in that fire and grinning, game over. If Claressa is being Wolverine and Savannah Marshall is grinning, like, oh, this is what I remember. She ain't that bad, or meaning good. Boom, 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 bam. Boom, bam, boom. Bruh, it can look worse and worse. If Savannah hurts Claressa, Claressa's going to open up. I got you. Makes sense. Yeah, Steve. Yep. Yep. Claressa can't get in her head. Savannah's from a rough old estate. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing. Funny, estate. But I'm hearing that Savannah is a tough cookie. We'll see. I mean, they are tough. Another thing, though, when I look at Claressa, there's a connection, right? I know. It's like I know Claressa. Where I'm from, I know Claressa. And I'm going to tell you, bro. I'm talking about athletic, black girl, tough, from a poor neighborhood, with anger, a chip on their shoulder. I know that woman. I've known that woman my whole life. And what I'm saying is, you got to hit her with a damn bat. The problem is, more relatable. You got to hit Claressa Shields with a bat. I know her. The problem is, Savannah Marshall has a bat. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this, too. I'm going to tell you this. We're going to know what's up with that fight when they're in a clinch. See, remember Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson? When they got in a clinch, Evander Holyfield pushed Mike Tyson back. My oldest brother, Evander Holyfield fan. My middle brother, Mike Tyson fan. But they're a fan of each other, so it wasn't no rivalry in the house. But they were looking at it, rooting for their fighter, at the same time giving the other fighter love because they love each other. Plus, they have respect for all the fighters. You know, that's how I came up. If I'm a fan of one fighter, another fighter doesn't hurt my feelings, right? Just alpha male mentality. So, and I remember them hooping and hollering, looking at the fight. And I remember Holyfield, they got in the clinch, and Holyfield walked Tyson down repeatedly and pushed him back. They clinched up, Holyfield pushed him back. And my middle brother, Tyson fan, said, oh, shit. Because that is where he just knew Mike Tyson was going to have the advantage. On the inside, and as a bull, Holyfield kept pushing him back and pushed him. Holyfield was stronger than everyone thought, and Holyfield knew leverage more than everybody thought. My middle brother said, oh, shit. If Claressa Shields get rough and grab Savannah, and Savannah doesn't go anywhere with her height and everything, and she handles that, maybe spinning around like remember when Porter did to Errol Spence? Whoop! It was like, uh-oh. In the clinch, we got to see. Now, if Claressa Shields grabs her and bullies her, bruh, it's going to be a long night, because Claressa Shields can do that all night. It'll be a long night. But don't forget, Claressa Shields is fighting in Savannah Marshall's backyard. So she got to be careful. We'll know after the first round. Sadate. You got that right. But sometimes, Sadate, greatness is about layers, about levels, right? I remember looking at Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather, and I was like, damn, that's it, bro. After the first, 5 rounds, I was like, Zabby got this, bro. Floyd starts switching up, walking him down with that earmuffs, just keep putting pressure on him, mentally, spiritually. We'll see. But I like what you said. I got Claressa. She has heart and skill. That's the thing. Both of them do. This is the beauty. And here's the thing. I'll say by the 4th round. There you go. And here's the thing. This is why, yeah, I'm about, I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car.
This is why I go so hard for women's boxing as they do great things. Because I am noticing something. That is extremely important that people aren't noticing. I am noticing, for whatever reason, it may be an underdog reason, but I'm noticing for whatever reason that women is taking boxing, carrying boxing with more integrity than men boxers. Shout out to you, Biz. Much love to you. I just listened to Floyd Mayweather. Love you, boy. Love you like a play cousin. And we'll talk about Floyd Mayweather for some time now. And, you know, in the very near future. In a few moments. How about that? I was listening to Floyd Mayweather talk about Crawford and Spence. Y'all guys see that little video on Fight Hype? And Floyd Mayweather was talking about getting to the bag. How I gave you guys the green print. Okay? And we keep complaining about it. Let me tell you, the green print is why Tank hasn't fought Teofimo Lopez. The green print is why Lomachenko and Devin Haney hasn't fought. The green print is why Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis said Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney hasn't fought. That's the green print. The green print is why Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford hasn't fought. Beers pausing like Floyd doesn't even know it. ShowBizz, the best boxing personality out there. Thank you so much. But these women, Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano, Savannah Marshall versus Claressa Shields on the same card, Alicia versus Meyer. No problem. And we complain, we bitch and complain about the green print. And they're not fighting each other. But then as women do it, we want to turn a blind eye to it and say, that's not great. We don't know what we want. I'm going to tell you what we want first and foremost. For our penises to be preserved. This is the women's Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. And they're making it happen with Claressa Shields holding all the titles and traveling over there to do it. No silk pajamas. Do you really think, other than Devin Haney, other than Devin Haney, who's going to fight Kambosos in Australia again? I think it should be neutral ground, but I think fighting Australia again, and he's undisputed. But do you really think today, in today's boxing, a man who is driving the sport like Canelo Alvarez, do you think Canelo Alvarez would go to the UK for a fight in somebody else's backyard? You tell me. You tell me, do you think Canelo Alvarez would go in somebody's backyard? You would not. We say the quote all the time because of Claressa Shields. She's holding all the belts. She's over there right now. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Talking about yes. When last time he fought in Mexico? He ain't even fighting in his own backyard. He ain't. He won't. That's no diss towards Canelo. That's a diss towards men boxing. We are in silk pajamas. That's why I'm going to give the roses to those who are doing it. You come over to ShowBizz, hey, but she doesn't have a penis. What are you talking about, bruh? Hey, she's a girl. Man, she's a warrior. Look, you fight Savannah Marshall, you get love for that. Period. But ShowBizz, you're supposed to only give men love. Man, get out of here. Because until we start getting threats, we're going to be in silk pajamas. Now, you want to be as great as Claressa Shields, then you do something. That's where I'm at now. You want to be as great as Katie Taylor, then as pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, you fight the pound for pound #2 fighter in the world. Crawford, you want to be greater than them? Make sure you beat Errol Spence. Because Katie Taylor just did that with Amanda Serrano. Preach, Biz Master, I'm saying. I ain't got that kind of time, bro. I ain't got that kind of time. I'm putting the pressure on. Women's boxing is now what men's boxing was in the 50s and 60s. Sadate. These are where all-time greats will be determined. I'm a big fight fan of women boxing. Big fan of women boxing. You know what's on the tape?
It's the only thing that matters to me.
The reason why the only time you get greatness is with pressure, not with silk pajamas. Women are trying to let you know that they're great too. And great shit is going on in front of your faces. And you're not able to see these trailblazers do something great until they're in silk pajamas. That's the problem. You catch on to it too late. You got to wait for everybody to be a part of it. Once everybody a part of it, it's ruined. They're in silk pajamas now. Now you want to praise them. It's too late. See, when boxing in the 50s and 60s, when they were trying to do their thing, you had people fighting 3 times in 1 month. Fighting with one eye and stuff like that. Fighting out of air after airplane crashes and stuff like that. They were hungrier. Look at hip hop now. Everybody got medallions and white gold and platinum and real diamonds. The music is worse. They ain't hungry like Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang. They were hungry, bruh. Hungry. You make better music, better comedy. Look at Eddie Murphy now. Remember when Eddie Murphy was hungry? Shit. Dave Chappelle had to turn down money and get hungry again. Now he's the GOAT. Y'all don't know better, bro. Be speaking facts. Canelo would never do that. Too many silk pajamas. Need more savages like old school. Hit the Tyson Bale. Name is Canelo, but I hear you. The last great shit I done blocked the toilet. It's the same with a lot of stuff. You don't have to go hard anymore for money. It's easy to get, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. Floyd Mayweather talking about the green print. The green print messed the game up. Let me see. Dempsey had 2 10-round fights in 14 days. I'm saying 2 10-round fights in 14 days. This one ain't it. Nobody knows what you're talking about. Did Mayweather what? Let me see. D Nash, not a single champion in general would do it now. That's why Charlo doesn't want to call him out. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is people heard what I said about Canelo, and I just used him as an example. So everybody want to jump. Yeah, ShowBizz is right. Let's talk bad about Canelo. No, that's everybody. My man's right. I'm talking about everybody. I'm just saying Claressa Shields at top of the game. So I tried to grab a man that was at the top of the game, representing everybody. It wasn't just a point for everybody to jump down Canelo's neck. I'm talking about you too. I truly believe Devin, T.O., and Shakur dare to be great. Okay. You can grab a handful of guys. Fine. If that's how you feel, fine. I know the culture isn't saying it at all. And that's what I'm talking about, the culture. Mayweather just fought in Dubai. This man is ridiculous. Anybody in the war room that has an issue with women boxers, leave. Funny. No, they need to stay and learn. We got to reach them. I'm not trying to separate, I'm trying to reach them. So they can be like, hold on, dude. Everything that we want, what ShowBizz and this community is saying, is to get us there. You can't hate women so much that it's to the detriment of the goal you're trying to reach. The best fighting the best. The best channel by a landslide. Salute to you. Hashtag no debate. Thank you so much, my brother. Give it up for the Varnell Hill.
Bring on lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hey, Biz, I heard y'all had a shooting in Chicago. Glad y'all okay. Yeah, that shut everything down. The shooting in Chicago shut everything down. That shut everything down. But I'm gonna tell you what I was hitting on. I'll say, well, yeah, we couldn't go anywhere. But does it matter? Hold on, let me see. Does it matter? Where we at? Oh, wait. I don't have it yet. Hold on, let me get it. I'm gonna show y'all what I was hitting on. let me show you what I was hitting on. My wifey's family had a little, you dig. We're like he. Wait. And me and my son, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was a shooting in Chicago, man. Hey. I'm praying for y'all to shine, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. It was terrible. Why, Biz? You give them way too much attention. You got to, bro. You got to. You cannot look. Let me ask you guys. Diamonds are formed from pressure. Absolutely. Let me tell you guys. This community is the best boxing community in the world. Okay? It's the best boxing community in the world. Not because we talk to boxing fans only or like minds. It's because we just spoke to everyone. We didn't care if it was like minds. We had white racists and black racists in the same room. Spoke to you all because we use boxing as an instrument for unity and love. Right now, we have people who aren't for gender equality and people who are for gender equality. And we put you all together, and I'm going to talk to all of you guys all at once. I did not. I'm not that egotistical. I'm not that narcissistic to just drive home some separated. Hey, look, we're all like minds, and I'm only going to talk to you guys. Not going to happen. We're all family, chick. We're all family. Let me see. If everybody is racist, nobody is racist. Funny. That's.
It's the only thing that matters to me.
Women's boxing is about to go another way, another level. Sorry, they belong 100%. All right, so let's talk about the PBC real quick before I leave. Let's talk about the PBC. You guys ready? Let's talk about the PBC. This is going to be a very odd conversation. Hold on. Warrior have a kinship, no matter the color.
It's the only thing that matters to me.
Gender equality isn't a real thing, but Savannah Marshall in the ring with Canelo. That has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You don't know the sense in which we're talking. That has to be the dumbest thing. An equal opportunity to be great, not a man versus a woman. Y'all dummies still saying the same dumb shit. So let me give you this, because you're too dumb to even think on our level, vibrate on our level. You're gonna stay saying the same dumb thing. That comment was dumb. You have. Here we go. Yeah, he has no idea. Look. You just moving the goalpost, biz. Dumb. You're dumb. Dumb. I have never said a woman beating a man. I've said it continuously. I said I'm not talking about Savannah, Claressa Shields versus Jermell Charlo. I've said that continuously. You're too dumb to understand what I'm saying. If you're too dumb, bro, it is what it is. I keep saying the same thing. You think the goalpost is moving. You either got to get your eyes checked or understand measurements. Bro, it's dead in the water for you. Let me give it to you one more time.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he...
Traverse is insane. Gender equality is not a real thing, like I said. I understand what you said. I understand. Look, I'm reading a great book right now on slavery, and I'm just enjoying how often the idea was that black people were animals, closer to monkeys than anything, and how white people were superior, and they thought it wasn't even close. There's no such thing as equality between black people. Are you kidding me? That idea you have, Cash R, is definitely, and I'm looking at your skin tone too, brother. I don't know what ideas have influenced you, but you need to change them. And that's the journey that you got to make on your own. I can't do it all in one podcast, brother. All right. He don't even think it exists just because of a physical thing. He think I mean physically equal. That guy is gone. All right. But stick around. Let me see. Pop a baby out there. Dumb. Brother, this guy is Salate. Hey, Salate.
It's the only thing that matters to me.
Monkeys are close to humans. Yeah, but that little 1% is a lot. right? But it's the closest animals to humans. It's actually apes, not monkeys, though. Apes are closer. Apes are different than monkeys. Hits Tyson bet. Preach. Yeah, Cash is gone. He's gone. Look how gone he is. That's what I think at all. So, you know what I mean? He's gone. All right, so look. Let's talk. Let's talk to PBC. This is going to be a very difficult, and I'm going to need y'all help. I'm going to need y'all help because I don't have my thought. I don't have my thought complete. Okay? I don't have it complete. So I'm going to need y'all help. All right? All right, look. I'm a gorilla. Yeah! You got that right. Sure, I am a gorilla somewhere in here. I'm a gorilla. All right. My work ethic, something. How do I want to say this? The PBC. Okay. Floyd Mayweather was talking about the green print, and he talked about Tank Davis, and he said in today's society, the numbers that Davis is putting up, because we know everybody steals the fights. They steal the fights. So the money that the viewership and everything that he's able to generate in today's time is amazing. And he said that's because we know what we're doing. Okay? I'm not at all going to challenge Floyd Mayweather on that. I haven't been doing the business. He has. That's number one, right? If you are a subject matter expert, I'm not going to challenge you too much on it if I don't know, if I haven't practiced it whatsoever, all right? Al Heyman, stuff like that, not going to do it, okay? He knows he's cherry picking. Well, it's more than that. It's more than that. It's more than that. The PBC fights are entertaining. They're lit. Let's start there. This was going to be a separate live stream, but why? Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Maybe I could talk, more about it tomorrow on Hump Day. But let's talk about it now. You guys got first look at it. Everybody hit the like button. Get people in here. They really are. The PBC fights are lit. Knockouts galore. Hard punches. It's Showtime type of fights. They sell you on Showtime type of fights. There's going to be some hard punches being landed on the PBC, and somebody's going to sleep. Yeah, it's popcorn time on the PBC. We know the secret. We know me and the PBC are friends, but that is not, because I'm going to give you guys more. That is not shaping what I'm saying right now. All right, you guys know I'm going to give it to you straight. Hold on one second. Don't mean to be rude, Biz. It's an IQ issue. Yeah, show mercy. Okay. Requires critical thinking. Not everyone is capable. Okay, brother. Thank you so much. Let me give you a little.
It's the only thing that matters to me.
Okay. Okay, look. So the fights. Okay, hold on. I actually don't think anyone disagrees. The picture makes good fight. Okay. Okay. So the fights are lit on the PBC. That is beautiful matchmaking. Let's talk about Eddie Hearn. All of Eddie Hearn fighters lose. They all lose. Canelo got with Eddie Hearn, lost. AJ, lost. Warrington, like, getting your ass whipped. BK, no, I got something to say about it. You're getting your ass whipped, right? Let me ask you guys something. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for boxing fans? Hold on. It's a good thing. Hard matchups. That's why Eddie Hearn's the best in the business. Good thing. Listen to me. I know. If Leonard Ellerby were to step in here, I'll be blocked for life. But I'm gonna say this. That's a good thing, Trevor, because Bivol is actually better than Canelo at light heavyweight, and he beat the hell out of him. And we want the best to fight the best. It's not about matchups. It's about my fighter wants to fight him, so they're going to fight. AJ's resume lets you know it all. Hey, I want to fight him. I want to fight. Y'all fight. We're going to see if you're actually better than him. Not if he's perceived as better. We can only suspect that Tank is better than Ryan Garcia, that Tank is better than Devin Haney, or Devin Haney's better than Tank. You get where I'm going? We can only suspect those things because what's been going on with the green print is to build a perception more than what's going on actually. Eddie Hearn, I'm going to throw my fighter against him. You train and try to beat him. But check this out. That with boxing fans and with people in general. Thank you so much, BK. Thank you so much. With boxing fans and people in general, once you start seeing those losses, you lose value in it. What Floyd Mayweather knows is no matter what people say, they don't want the best to fight the best. They don't want to see that. They just want to see somebody be dominant. Floyd Mayweather knows that people just want to see somebody be dominant. That's why when I do my show, you always see people talk about losses. Look, he lost. Look, he lost. Look who he lost to. Because he knows what I know, that people just want to see dominance, even if it's not real. You feel me, Sadate? So what the PBC does, very great, by the way, is they do great matchmaking. And what you end up seeing, so when you have somebody like Tank Davis, you put him in there with a slugger. You don't put him in there with somebody who is a master classman, because now he could mess around and lose. But on top of that, he could lose in a fashion that is not fun to watch. You rather see him beat up somebody in a fun way than have a difficult fight with somebody in a boring way. Huh? James West, ain't nothing but a gangster party. Huh? So Rolly versus Tank Davis. Exciting. Beautiful show. That's why when the PBC showed up and said, what y'all think about that? I said, amazing. Because honestly, when you strip it all down, I had fun watching it. That's the PBC. I had fun watching it. Showtime. The show, baby. Facts. Let me see. The great matchmaking for the hardcore Tank fans, etc., but it's soft matchmaking for the people who actually want to see fights. That's my disagreement. Well, here's what I'm saying. Hey, BK, you agree with me? Here's what I'm saying. Mr. Vafit, y'all feel me? Here's what I'm saying. Right. Here's what I'm saying. It is great matchmaking because you just saw something fun. You just saw something fun, bro. And then you want to know what they do? You want to know what the PBC does? That's also crazy. Crazy dope is if you're not a fighter that they can sell, they'll put you up against a hell of a fight. Hey. If you are a fighter that's okay, they'll put you in a hell of a fight. Because they're about the product being Showtime. If you Mario Barrios, then you fighting Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman struggling. They know Mario Barrios can swat. They know that. They put him in there. Y'all both in y'all mid, and it's dangerous. Facts. Look, check this out. But with Eddie Hearn and DAZN, you have a full card of difficult fights. Hey, people don't, it's not Showtime. It's not a Showtime, not the brand, but it's not Showtime watching it. If you are a hardcore boxing fan, watch DAZN. Get DAZN. If you're a hardcore boxing fan, you're just looking like, brother, it's just difficult fights, bro. It doesn't matter if you're at your mid, if you're at your height. It's like, why is Eddie Hearn doing this? Everybody's struggling. I don't give a damn if you're Hatton, Matthew Hatton, with Campbell Hatton, what is his name? The son. I don't give a damn. You're Campbell Hatton. You're in there, and it's like, why did you match him up with him? Well, he was next. It could be no name guys. That's why I say all the time. Every time we watch a DAZN fight, we like, damn. Yeah, Campbell Hatton. Mismatch is a great business matchmaking. Mismatching is great business matchmaking. That was amazing. Oh, let me see. Do you really listen to Mayweather? It's difficult to listen to him, bruh. It's difficult because of the pause, bruh. Okay. Look, listening to Mayweather, he's a genius, all right? But listening to him is difficult, all right? Because I was going to say, like that's tough, okay? But on top of that, it doesn't take much for him to make he want to make so many points all at once that he hops around. His conversation isn't like a linear, you know what I mean? So he's a lot of times, you know, my son is something like that. You know, those genius like Kanye West, so you know, he's hopping around with his conversation, then you can kind of put it together. But the reason why I listen, is because he say some shit. Floyd would totally reveal what they're doing. Floyd won't, he's not lying. He would totally reveal what they're doing. And he knows in doing so, people either don't listen or mess with it anyway, or they hate it, so they definitely mess with it. Floyd to tell you, I'm going to rob you guys. Put on a mask, walk to the damn ring. And y'all got to mess with it. I hate getting robbed, so I'm going to buy it. Floyd ain't lying. So Floyd said the green print. He's about the money first. He said nobody cares about the belts. He was talking about with Tank. Because at the end of the day, when I look at I'm about to tell you something crazy too. But when I look at, if you look at ShowBizz and you filter most viewed, you're going to be shocked. you're going to be shocked. When it comes to most viewed, you're going to see Tank Davis. Everybody views our live streams when Tank Davis is fighting. And that's the Black Two Sugars. You're going to see Ryan Garcia. But I'm going to tell you what else you're going to see on the low. Devin Haney. For some reason, Devin Haney, no matter how boring I said he was, people view that dude. People view that kid. Devin Haney, bruh. I think people hate him, or I don't know. But I did my most viewed, and I saw Devin Haney. Devin Haney, he was right there. He was right there. He was right there. He was right there, bruh. But what I'm saying is, I see that screening this. But what I'm saying is the green print, the green print. That's what Floyd Mayweather is about. And at the end of the day, Tank Davis versus Cruz, Tank Davis versus Mario Barrios, Tank Davis versus Rolly was a lot of fun. So let's have some fun. Let me see. Eddie Hearn is making boxing more into a sport and not just a business. Right. Eddie Hearn feels, let me tell you how Eddie Hearn feels. I know green print. Yeah. Let me tell you how Eddie Hearn feels. Eddie Hearn feels that the fighter is in charge. That's the see, okay. All right, this is one of my last statements. Eddie Hearn feels that the fighter is in charge. So who the fighter wants, that Eddie Hearn trying to make the fight happen. Because he feels that the fighter knows what's best. I want to fight Usyk. Okay. Hey, the WBO said that that's your mandatory. Okay. Because the fighters don't give a shit. Oh, yeah, I'll fight him. I'll fight the fight. Get my head kicked in. What did Rocky say? Fight the fight. I'll fight the fight. BK. You feel me? BK is complete. He knows. Here's the difference. Floyd Mayweather feels that he knows better than the fighter. That's why Tank Davis said, I have made no decisions. Right? Floyd Mayweather feels that he knows better than the fighter. But he gives the fighter most of the money. So the fighter is happy. No. That's true. Mayweather is like, nah, this ain't what you do, bruh. I don't care who you want. We're going to give you Rolly Romero. Tank Davis ain't want to fight Rolly Romero. He's like, for what? This is embarrassing. Tank Davis thought it was embarrassing. Floyd Mayweather was like, watch me work. And then give Tank most of the money. So now the boxers are all for it. They're getting paid. Sensational knockout. Easier matchup. Saves his fighters. Floyd Mayweather, the green print. Yep. Floyd Mayweather, if you like it or not, Floyd Mayweather has learned from fighters who ended up with nothing but brain damage. So that's what Floyd is on. Right or wrong, on a moral standpoint, right. So right or wrong, that's what Floyd's on. For me as a fan, I want to see the best matchups. See, that's why I like the sport. At the end of the day, Tank Davis is going to have to argue why he was the greatest. And us boxing analysts, we're going to be like Lomachenko, man. Huh? That's where the rubber's going to meet the road. Tank Davis is going to sit there and be like, I was the best. Look at my numbers. Look at my knockouts. Look at this. We're going to be like Lomachenko, man. Watch. Because when it comes down to it, what fights actually happened? That's where the rubber meets the road. That's where the rubber meets the road. I feel robbed. I didn't even get brain down. No, Tank would just blame it on the promoters. Okay. That's why Tyson Fury was like, I made all this money. I did all of this. I beat Wilder 3 times. I'm the best ever. I'm 6'9", right? Everybody look at me. I'm 6'9", so I would have beaten everybody. So I'm the greatest ever, right? I want to do exhibitions. Get a lot of money. I don't want to get hurt. So then you have somebody like me where I'm like, that makes sense. But you're not greater than that insane Joe Louis. You could kiss my ass on that. But I get you. Great move for your life. But when you ask me to rate who's the greatest fighters, you're not greater than Joe Louis. That's it. You're not greater than Jack Johnson. You're not greater than Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry. That's it. Sorry. Jack Dempsey. Sorry. Preacher town. That's all. So what Floyd Mayweather is doing, beautiful. Fury only fighting AJ if he wins. That's how it looks. Yeah, BK. BK, I'm going to say it again, brother. Can we get an amen? Uh-huh. I'm going to say it again, brother. The great ones would fight both of them. He don't care who wins or who loses. See, the great ones would say, I'm going to fight the winner, and whoever and if whoever loses, you can get this work too. See, the great ones would fight AJ and Usyk. That's the difference. The great ones fight AJ and Usyk. It doesn't matter. He's in the prime of his life. That's the difference. And get slept and pass the torch to Jared Anderson. That's what the great ones do. The great ones fight AJ, Usyk, Frank Sanchez, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, keep going and get slapped by Jared Anderson and hug him at the end, pass the torch, and leave. That's the great one. That's what the great ones do. That's what the great ones do. Or however you guys want to mix it up. So thanks, BK, for getting me out the bed, bro. BK hit me up. Everybody, thank BK for getting me out the bed so I can cover Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall press conference. BK, we love you, boy. Everybody give BK a big thank you. BK, we're going to have to give you that warm thank you.
With you, for real.
All right, you guys have fun on this Taco Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow. We got to talk Ryan Garcia and his combinations he threw. That right hand he threw. A lot of people talking big mess about Ryan Garcia. And we know, fight week is coming up, so we'll talk about that. And whatever else. All right. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. ShowBizz The Adult. Let's get back on our business. Chick. Let me get the chick right. I'm out. Huh. Oh, wait. James West. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. My bad.